What are some of the things that you've done personally to try and stay sharp over the last nearly year since you guys have been on the diamond?
Definitely just connect with teammates. It's really hard when we're not practicing together and we lift in separate groups. We're split in half for lifting. So, or even just over quarantine, not being able to see each other, not having the entire full season. It's easy to lose those connections and lose that closeness and oneness that you feel when you're on the field with somebody every day. So just really working hard and creating connections and building them and keeping them strong.
Lauren, the next question from Isaac Goffin.
Yeah, obviously the team had a really good start to the last season before it got canceled. Well, how do you think the team's going to build off that momentum this season?
Just keep our drive, keep our focus. We finished last year better than we have in so many years in the past. And so having that to work towards and beat, we weren't able to see the full potential that we had last year getting into Big Ten conference play. So this year, the fact that we only get Big Ten conference play kind of gives us a chance to make up for what we lost and prove ourselves in the Big Ten and show that we are a dominating force.
The next question, Lauren, from Chloe Peterson.
Yeah, after such a long layoff, how are you feeling about facing live hitters or live Big Ten hitters that aren't your teammates in almost a year?
Well, for me personally, I'm really excited to face batters that aren't my teammates because it's been a long, many months of throwing to the same batters, and they know exactly what I throw. They know my exact best pitches, my sequences. I know them. So it's gonna be nice to face batters and have a new surprises and have variety and be able to get new challenges, because being against my teammates, it's gonna be really nice to have them behind my back and having my back instead of facing them as competitors.
The next question, Lauren, from Steve Batterson.
How is this team better equipped to compete in the Big Ten?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
How is this team better equipped to compete in the Big Ten compared to previous Iowa teams you've been part of?
I would definitely just say the culture. This is my 4th year here, and I've been able to see the culture grow and grow with this new coaching staff, as well as building off what the old coaching staff had. We still have girls on the team that have been a part of both staffs, and just being able to combine the best parts of everything and build upon the legacy of Iowa softball. During quarantine, we really connected with a lot of the alumni, and being able to hear the legacy, see and talk to those girls that were a part of the World Series team, and taking away what we could from them to apply to this year, and just working on being as cohesive as we can. It's all about one team, one heartbeat, and being the best we can for our other teammates.
Lauren, the next question from Chloe Peterson.
Yeah, how have you seen like the 10 freshmen this year like fit into the team so far?
The 10 freshmen are amazing to this team. It's funny because there's so many of them that it feels like they're not even freshmen. And we started talking with them and building our relationships earlier in quarantine than right when they started on campus this fall. And they're so impressive. It's awesome seeing the talent our coaches are bringing in and recruiting. And it's just great to see them. And I'm really excited for them to get their first chance to see Big Ten softball.
The next question, Lauren, from Isaac Goffin.
Yeah, obviously Nia Carter had a great season last season. What do you see from the other hitters on this coming into this season?
Discipline. Our hitters are super disciplined right now. And me personally, it's making me angry pitching against them in practice because they're not necessarily falling for tricks I'm playing on them, but they're super disciplined. They have their plan of attack. They're ready. They're hungry. They want to hit everything and they want to attack the ball. And I'm really excited to see them get to do that this coming weekend and the rest of the season.
Lauren, the next question from Eric Lopez.
I'm curious how you feel with the layoff here, but you played last season compared to the layoff you had because of your injury the year before. How do you compare that? And does that help you kind of prepare this year that you've had a layoff before as far as pitching, between games pitching?
Definitely. Today I was talking to one of the freshmen. I've only had one Big Ten season. I only pitched a little bit my freshman year, my first year. So it's been 3 years since I've seen a Big Ten opponent. And I'm really excited, but at least this off season, I was able to still pitch in the off time. Like I wasn't held back by a knee injury, and I'm even more thankful for this break because I was able to get work in and still do things. But it definitely helps that I've already had a break, so I know how to mentally stay in the game by doing what I could. And when we were in quarantine, we couldn't practice as a team, but we could still build those connections. We could still talk to alumni. We could work on our own. We could work with friends from back home. So just all about doing what you can to stay in the game when you're away from the game.
Do you feel more confident in yourself because of the success you were having last season? And as a team, do you feel more confident because of the success you were having in 2020 and carrying that over to this year?
Definitely. It's all about carrying the momentum. I struggled at first coming back last year of comparing of, okay, I thought I was better before my injury. But just doing my best to stay true to myself and make sure I know I can only control what I can control and do what I can for the team. And I know if I don't have the best game, my defense has my back, the offense has my back, I have their back. And it showed last year. We did really well. We ended top of the Big Ten. Our pitching staff ended up high in the Big Ten rankings. So it's all about carrying the momentum this year. And we've been talking about that a lot, of just picking up the pace and then accelerating even further from there.
Are there any other questions for Lauren Shaw? Lauren, we'll circle back to Eric Lopez.
Describe you and Allison. You were a tremendous 1-2 punch last year. How are you the same and different? I asked her the same question. Describe the two and how you complement each other.
Ducey and I are definitely, our connection is way deeper than softball. She's my rock, I'm her rock. Even Coach Prater has made the joke before of one day I wasn't at practice and we just miss each other. If we're not there, we're looking for each other. We rely on each other on and off the field. And her being a rise ball pitcher, me being a drop ball pitcher, righty, lefty, high, low, fast, slow, like we're just complete opposites of each other. And so that really complements it. But we both have that same mentality of the same hunger. We're going to go after you. We're going to attack you. And we want to play with you as pitchers. Like we're not there to hope for a ground ball, hope for a pop out. Like we're going to attack the zone and give you our best. And we want you to face the best. So up to the challenge always. And so that's where Ducey and I definitely get our 1-2 punch of we're going to go in ready for battle.
Do you feel that you and Allison kind of set the tone for the rest of the staff? She mentioned it's the deepest staff you've had. What's kind of the message you give to the other pitchers and the staff, especially the young ones?
Definitely that we're a staff. Like we're not there 1 pitcher, 2 pitcher, 3 pitcher, 4 pitcher. No one cares about rankings. No one cares about who the best pitcher is, who's gonna get the most innings. None of us care about that. It's all about we are a staff. It's all of us or none of us. We don't expect one person to go in this weekend and pitch all 6 games. We're all cohesively gonna pitch this weekend. It's gonna be a team effort of our staff, and our staff is super close, and it always has been. But this year, especially the freshman pitchers, Ducey and I, Sarah, Emma, like we're all in it together, and it's definitely a team effort. And that's something that Ducey and I have definitely tried to show. It's not like, especially when Ducey and I are known as the 1-2 punch, they can often get pinned against each other. And you don't want that. You want your pitchers to be supportive of each other. And when it's like that, we make each other even that much stronger.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us, Lauren. We wish you nothing but the best of luck this season, and thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.